Fletcher, such good hands. Ashcroft's everywhere. Beautifully measured to McInerney. The overlap beautiful from McCluggage. McCluggage with a straightening ball to Lohman. And he marks it down low. Kick 4 in last year's grand final. Kai Lohman right behind him on the Telstra footy cam. Follow this ball all the way through. Right at the feet of Blitzard, he is, just went over his head. McCluggage, Morris, Jarkler got it. Now Richo, you're sitting behind the goals at this end of the ground, and the wind is not what you think it is.
As you saw with that De Koning kick, it just didn't come back. It was a little bit more central though, De Koning.
So you heard Richo's call there, and I agree with him. Just inside right goalpost, but do not give the right goalpost away. It feels like you want it, but don't do it. Kick is beautiful. Magnificent. Morris, and a big goal for Brisbane.
Stand.
Ashcroft looking for an overlapper. Here he is, the bull. Rayner goes inside. Morris has got the city might be interfered with. Boy, we saw one at that end last week. Cameron has a shot. It's raining big moments.
Well, this is what this man can do quite early, but can he light up the MCG? 29th final, 50th goal in a final, if you don't mind, 4th grand final, and there's the motorbike, or is that the Snoop Dogg car? I'm not sure, BT, but there's a dance in there as well. He's on.
Desperate for someone to come at him.
Not one person on the go, JB.
See if he can pick the eyes out of it. Ashcroft, McCluggage. Brilliant.
That is as outstanding a kick as you see inside 50. Geelong had so many numbers back.
To make it 3 in a row here for Brisbane. And he slots it.
The Ashcrofts seem to be everywhere at the moment.
They're out.
Umpire suggests that he goes. He does. Gets within 52 metres out. Levi Ashcroft sends a bomb. They've kicked 4 of the last 5 goals.
What about this for the youngest player on the MCG on grand final day? Watched in the stands and his brother win the Norm last year. What a moment that is. Richo, what are you seeing?
Well, when the Big O is playing deep, he's not interested in leading. He's not really interested in getting the ball. He just wants to take away Henry's intercept.
Cameron had to defend, did well. McCluggage, the zooming Zorko. Zorko gets the ball to Morris. No knock of the arms out the back door. De Koning under pressure. Bailey soccer goal. 8-point lead. In fact, a 4-point lead for the Lions. Got rid of it, kept it rolling. Here's Gallup. A rare touch for him. Ashcroft got it to Bruce. Out the back. Cameron looking to get over the top. It's marked. 20 metres out directly in front for yet another 7-point lead. Cameron directly in front. He's got a couple. Well, Ashcroft went and got it, shoveled it out, Fletcher to Neil. Touch ball, there'll be no mark here. They'll fly, Guthrie the spoil. Lohman into an open goal. Cameron's got the speed. He'll kick his third.
Into the path of O'Sullivan. His handball a little fierce. Through came Zorko. Off to Neil. From 50, Lockie Neal! 3 in a row, Brisbane!
What about the leadership from the oldest man on the ground, Dane Zorko, to come off his man and set up this for Lockie Neal from 50? Look at that. Have they made the right call by picking him? I didn't think so. But perhaps Chris Fagan knows more about his player than all the rest of us.
Blitzards has had a huge final series. He gets clobbered in a tackle by Rayner. Advantage paid! Charlie comes through. Charlie Cameron for his fourth and to give Brisbane a 25-point lead. Brilliant start, final term. By Guthrie. That's a horrible kick from him. The turnover is massive. Rayner kicks the goal. They are celebrating in Brisbane.
It's a massive goal. It's also a massive blue. Big error, the fumble, the kick will be talked about. Rayner into the game, 27-point lead. Is this enough? Just when it looked like Geelong were getting something together.
They need his impact.
Here's Neil again. Off to Ashcroft. No way. What is going on?
Well, he touches the ball 1,000 times a day, Lachie Neale, and I'm sure when he was injured that didn't stop. How's the little give to Ashcroft? I thought those two best on ground in last year's grand final, certainly will with the norm. They've kicked 7 goals from stoppages to 2.
The numbers aren't high, but he's had some important moments where he's just got in the way. He's a selfless team player. That's what he's done.
He's the soul of this team, Richo, too. The big O, they love him. To the back. Another magnificent handball. Here comes McCluggage. They can touch it. They've got their hands on the silverware.
Absolute party time for Hugh McCluggage, because you look up the other end and your direct opponent who's had the wood on you is standing at full back, and you are free to do as you please on the MCG on grand final day. The All-Australian 4 times in the squad. What a player he is, and what a goal that was.
Missing out last year.
McCluggage forward beautifully. To a rampaging Brisbane Lions. That looks better. Enjoy that, Zach Bailey.
Funneled out the ball. Neale has proved many long. Kai Lohman! Oh, yeah! What about the Snoop Dogg?
Wherever that, Lachie Neale again has an impact. Quick hands from Gallup after the initial contest. Kyle Oman finishes it, puts it through, and then a little bit of a strut. And then you look across at Chris Fagan. He got a 53-point lead and does not crack a smile. Stands back, turns away. The boys on the bench are celebrating, not the coach.
Humphries is giving chase. Lohman to a one-on-one. Morris. Punch away by O'Sullivan. Morris. Quick hands. Bailey might get another, and he does.
Oh, he's had an afternoon now. He deserved that third goal. Kicked 11 goals to 2 in the second half, 7-1 in the last quarter. And there's the smile, Hodgie. That's what you wanted.
There he is. He's starting to crack a smile, the great man. There's Ashcroft's goal side. They go inside again, and McCluggage. This has become a procession and a celebration. Record their biggest ever grand final win, 60 points last year against Sydney. Holds it at the moment, but they are hunting it down.
There's a number to select from. Difficult decision, that is for sure. Wilmot. Pick up here by Fletcher was superb. The hands from McCluggage and Neale. He says, you run. You're better at this than I am. He can sneak one here. McCluggage rams it home. He's got another. The celebration is kicked for McCluggage.
He's just absolutely cashed in, as they all have. 3 goals, as you said. It's their highest scoring quarter of the year, and they've done it on the biggest stage of all. I'm with you, JB. I think this is one of the great grand final victories that I've ever seen, and you can tell that group there, they know it.